Hi. We just saw Hologram for the King, Tom Hanks movie.
Yep, he went to Saudi Arabia. He was lost his job, his house, his wife, and so he was a salesman. He was going to try to sell this hologram technology to the king of Saudi Arabia.
All right. What'd you think of the movie?
Well, it was interesting. It was a nice movie. I mean, I kind of wish I would have saw it with my wife Diane because there was no violence, and it was kind of like a peaceful movie and like true to life, very realistic, like a slice of life. And it was really interesting to find out about the customs of Saudi Arabia and how people live under those customs. It's how they accept that. It's, you know, for as bad as, like Europe and the United States and Canada are, I mean, and Australia, we can do what we want pretty much. We don't have to follow these customs. And, there's like so many rules and religious rules, and like they were driving through Mecca and he wasn't a Muslim and he wasn't allowed to drive through Mecca because he wasn't a Muslim. And then he was looking at the mosque and they told him he couldn't look at the mosque. I found it, very informative, very revealing of, how we, limit ourselves and, take on practices and cultures that limit us from really expressing ourselves and being all we can be. And, there's a really nice love story in there. He had a tumor on his back that had to get removed, and the doctor was a woman. And
well, you won't get into too many details.
oh, okay.
But
So overall, I liked it.
if someone saw the trailer and they thought it looked good, would you tell them it's
Yes.
worth their money?
Yes, I would. If you watch the trailer, and the trailer really sets it up nicely for what it is for a movie. And Tom Hanks. He's an excellent actor.
What would you give it out of a bunch of points? Out of 100?
Out of 100, I'd give it an 80.
An 80.
Yeah, I would. I was thinking maybe 85, but it's
Well, I thought the movie was tailor made for you.
yes, it was.
Right? Like I could see Tom Hanks in you.
Right.
Right. And so for me, to me, it like not a lot happens.
That's for sure.
There's hardly anything that happens. There's some nice moments, like really cool moments. There's some wise moments. There's a moment with him and the girl, and she says something really profound. I thought about parenting. She says, if your kids call you just to talk with no agenda, then you're doing a good job. I thought, oh, that's a good piece of writing. And then there's sort of a culmination of their relationship I thought was shot in a very neat way and very cool. But mostly it was, it was a little boring for me.
Yeah.
There were cool moments, but it was boring. I kept waiting for like something to happen, some jolt of energy, and it was small, and it was very like methodical. It was just like slow building, and then it wasn't the crescendo, like the climax of it all was kind of like, ooh, it was like, ooh, it was like a wave, like a nice wave over you. I thought it was acted excellent. I thought the acting was excellent. He had there's really three people that are doing most of the acting work, and I thought all three of them were really good. It left me with some questions, and in such a simple story to leave me with a lot of questions, I don't think that's what they intended, but it left me with a lot of questions about, well, what actually did happen? What was his job? What there was a lot of different things. How does this all work out for him? Because you're not really sure. but it's it's about a person in crisis in their life and how they're working through it. So I would personally recommend, if you want to see this movie, I'd wait. I'd wait till like cable or whatever, rent it or something like that, because I don't think you need to see it on the big screen.
No.
You could have saw it at home, and but Tom Hanks was great. You can watch him do anything. He's pretty good. And the lead actress, I'm not sure who she is, but I've seen her in a lot of stuff, and she was really good. And also an actor I've never seen, who was his driver, who could have stolen the movie if they would have given him a little bit more to do, because he didn't. His story really doesn't. We don't really figure out too much. Again, questions about what does he end up doing. So, but it was interesting, and I thought the thing about the customs was pretty good too. All right, that's it. Thanks for
What
watching.
grade are you giving it?
Me, I give it a 60.
A 60.
It was just too boring. It was
Oh,
well
okay.
done. It was well done, but it was boring. So rate, subscribe, share the videos, tell your friends about it, and love you. Come watch a movie with me too.
And I'm Ian's dad, so this is my claim to fame right here. My great son Ian.
Yeah,
Somehow.
vice versa too. This is John Fitzgerald. I'm his son, and it's my claim to fame. All right, so rate, subscribe. If you want to watch a movie with me and do these reviews, call me up and come do it. All right, love you.
Wow.